Hello everyone, so today I'm going to spend the 20,000 gold. Hopefully we do pay off, but I think on the main account this is worth trying to do. I have the blue-white deck, my control deck here. I have added in the ooze, because sometimes the more consistent removal is better than the Soul Guide Lantern. I think I would rather have the Soul Guide Lantern in the main still versus the ooze. But we'll see, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, we're going to run this deck and the best of 3 and see if we can't get into the actual, I'm blanking on what it's called, the play-in event. Yeah, we're going to start that and see how we go. Pick our deck. And let's send it. We need 4 wins to get into the play-in. We have to win 4 games in a row with 0 losses. I think it is possible for us to do it. It might be a little rough, but I do think we can do it. So we'll see. All right, here we are against Kyle Smith, the ambitious. Waiting on our opponent. This really could be a shot. Really cool again, and this is also a great start. We'll keep this, get rid of the even. Play tap land first, I guess. We'll put away the plains and the even. Restless Anchorage into island. And it's, wow, okay, it's mono red looks like. This is going to be rough. Voice of Victory. Now we can't counter our spells. That means we're kind of forced to do this. Maybe we should have held it off a little bit longer. Zora. Yeah, this is not going well at all. Okay, we're fine. I'm going to play the Flood Farm Verge, and I'm going to play this. We hold No More Lies. End our turn. Do we counter the Fleeting Effigy? We definitely counter that. And if we don't get a tap land here, I think we're... Okay, we have the untapped land. We're going to pass. I want to be able to block this thing. Because we block it. Okay, we're just going to cast this now. Discarding the... We don't need 2 Fountain Ports, do we? We'll get rid of the Spell Snare, I think, because we're not going to be able to use it anyways. We need to get rid of this Voice of Victory as soon as possible, so we need to dig for more cards. So in this case, I think we just cast the Meringue again. Discarding... I think the Demolition Field, I think he's not going to do any more. No attacks. The Fleeting Effigy. We blocked the 2. Verge. We stock up. We go High Noon. If we do Aang, 1, 2, 3. We can cast and counterspell, but this turn we just High Noon. If he wants to cast the Fleeting Effigy, if he wants to play the Fleeting Effigy, that's all he does for the turn. Maybe that's all he wants to do for the turn, though. Delny. Now these are unblockable. Aw, jeez. Okay. I'm still recoverable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play this, pay the 2 life. No. You need this, white, and blue for Aang. Bounce the voice. Next. End the turn. And I cannot let him have a voice of victory on field ever. That is going to be a 3 steps. Actually, let's Aven first, because we might be able to get a big 3 steps next turn. We hold No More Lies. We play this on blue, enters tapped. We pass. We don't want to be able to swing with this. We're too low right now. We need to clear out his board. We No More Lies. We probably could have 3 steps ahead, but we can't guarantee a good No More Lies again. Go to my turn. We can spell snare something if he has another voice of victory. If we do this, blue, white, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do this. So blue, white, colorless. 1, 2. Oh, I messed up the math. Whoops. Oh well. No draw for us. 2 the damage, and the turn. Kind of hoping he plays a 2-drop here now so I can just spell snare something. That's a Duck of a Pack Beast. I don't think we can let him have that. So we counter it. I did mess up the... Okay, at least we have another one. If we pay the 1... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can actually do this one. We're gonna do it on the Aang. Get a planes out of it. No attacks. We're gonna do the big one. We could do all of these actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Make a copy of the Avian Interrupter. And pay this. He can't cast any more spells anyways. He could do this. In case... We'll do the island. We'll play the Restless Anchorage and we'll consult this turn. Taking... Here I think we take Tishana. And I think we take Wan Chi Tong. Or... No, we need some sort of draw, so we'll take the stock up. We'll swing with the copy of the Aven. End the turn there. Honestly, maybe I should have taken the Aang. There's a spell snare target. Fantastic. Okay. Never punished. He can't cast any spells. He can't activate this and attack me, but then if he attacks, I just kill both his creatures and take the 2. Alright, here. Can we afford to make the fish? What token do we have? We don't want to sacrifice that token. We will not make... Screw it, we'll make the fish. Just so we don't waste the mana. We'll play stock up first. So we go for... I think we just go for both of these. We do the Verge. We go to combat. We swing for 2 again. It's a lot of land we put to the bottom, though. End the turn there. We can't counter that, so he's going to get it. But we can counter its triggered ability. You can gain that life, that's fine. Go to my turn. Play this on blue, enters tapped. I don't think he'll have anything, so we'll play the second High Noon. Swing for 2. No, now we need... Well, no, the fish can kill it. So yeah, we can swing for 2. End the turn there. That's fine. You can have that. Resolve all. I could have just Tishana's that now. Yeah, I don't know why I let the resolve. I should have just Tishana's it now. I think I counter this. Pass. Oh, that's on his. This is all on his turn. Shoot. So I have nothing to do now. Oh, wait. Okay. I do sacrifice the fish to draw a card. This is a 3-drop, 3-drop, so I guess it's... Either we do the fish, or not fish, we do the river regent, or we do the starfall. We lose more on the starfall than he does, so I think we just seam rip the Zora for now. And then no attacks, and we end the turn there. Alcoven Pack Beast, we can't stop it. Still have to let him do that. He can activate one of the encampments. He doesn't, so we're gonna go ahead and draw cards. Ooh, boy. I think we need to keep the Starfall Invocation. We want both these, so I think we get rid of the stock up. Yeah. And then we can create a treasure token. Go to my turn. Play our mountain. And then we can flash in a Wanchi Tong. Assuming he doesn't cast a spell. He definitely will cast a spell though, right? Colorless, blue, white. Activate this ability. Two combat. Two attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can... Actually, it's 5 because the Fountain Port down here as well. 2 damage. We end the turn there. Yeah. We can't let him have that. So we kind of have to do this, I guess, and sacrifice our Aang. Yeah, I think we do. We keep the unsummoning one, I think, and bounce this back. Maybe bouncing the pack beast would be called too. But getting the sharpshooter is a great thing too. Making a 6 drop's really good too. And we can still Wan Chi Tong for 3. I think what we have to do here is we're gonna have to high noon the pack beast. We probably should have done that already, but we can't. We do have enough to. Yeah, it's a little late for this. We should have done this before the attack trigger, but we blocked this, blocked this. Block this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're down to 1. If my math is right. Yeah, we're down to 1. He has no creatures on board. He does have 1 in hand with haste. Huh. We're going to crack this on this guy. We're keeping the high noon. That's a burn spell. It's damage. Take this. White. Blue. This. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. A 6. Cool. 2 attackers. I think we can afford to attack with all of this. Hold back the Aang and this just in case he does do something crazy. Because we have no counterspell. You know what? Oh no, I did the wrong thing. We're gonna bounce both of these back, I think. I think that's the play. Can't cast in this turn, so he has a free spell. I might have just thrown. He plays the Fleeting Effigy. He draws a card off of it. Oh, I have the 3 mana. I could have stopped that. Before he attacks, I'll Aang. Yeah, I think I have to Aang here. He's cast a spell for turn, so he can't do anything. Fleeting Effigy. It's now going to cost 4 to cast. Alright, here we high noon. And I'm going to swing. No, no. Yeah, no, we don't swing. We hold the blockers in case he does something. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do a Wan Chi Tong for 9. We can Tishana's Tidebinder. I can't stop that, so he gets that. I'll just counter that ability. Actually, maybe I should have counter. She can't attack this turn anyways. Maybe I should have held that up to counter something though, and just Wanchi Tonged. But I don't want drawing more cards, honestly. Passive attackers. We're going to... If I do this, and we're going to make the treasure, I'm going to tap 2 to sacrifice the map to draw a card. Have I used both of my... I've only used one. Okay, we have Aang, so we can bounce whatever spell you next cast. So we should be safe to swing the 6/7 and the... You can do this twice. 1, 2, 3. Although I can just Aang and bounce this back before he attacks. That's 4 creatures hypothetically plus this. That'd be 5. So if I... We'll swing for 6. We'll do the 6. Go to the damage. Because we also have Restless Anchorages we can turn into creatures too. We end the turn. Wait. 2, 4... We had game if we swung with everything. Yeah, he can have the Raphael. Well, actually, he would have blocked this anyways, but then this would have died. If you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we had the mana. Resolve that. Oh, wait. We play this. We can't let him attack, otherwise we just lose because he has that on field. We'll keep this one, why not? Take this back to his hand. Resolve. Pass to attackers. Go to my turn. 2 combat. Swing with those. Then we sacrifice both our high noons. And we win. Alright. Game 1 is 2 down. On to the next one. So he's obviously a very creature heavy deck. Lots of 2 drops. Because it's Raphael. So, in that case, I think we can get rid of... The Drake's Interception is actually really nice to have. The Soul Guide Lantern is not for the matchup, so I'll put that in for the Spell Snare, I think, is the call. Or do we do... I think we do the Spell Snare. No, because the Drake's Interception stops his tap effects too. We could Pinnacle Star Cage, but that could mess us up too. Well, actually, it doesn't really mess us up too much. Extra Seam Rip will be great. The Starfall doesn't... Well, actually, we'll get rid of our Wanchi Tong. Disdainful Stroke is useless here. We don't keep any in our main deck, though. What, do we? Yeah, no, we don't have any in our main deck. Get Lost is great. We need to cut something, though. I think we get rid of the Starfall. We held that in hand the whole time and did not want to use it. But we also were like... We were strangely the aggro deck there. I think we get rid of it. I think we cut it. Or do we cut the Detect Intrusion? No, this is a counter. Yeah, no. We get rid of this. Keep the Avatar's Wrath. The Seam Rip should be okay. Hopefully that's enough. Done. On to game 2. Waiting. This is risky, but it's keepable. Sure. Play this tapped. Then we play the plains. And high noon. Now Coven encampment. Wow, that's a okay. Verge. End the turn. And you probably cast a spell and just Drake's Interception, both of these. Yeah, we definitely tap both of those down. And we draw into the other one. Nice. End the turn there. This would be a game where Flood Pitch Runner would be really great too. But we don't have that in our sideboard. Maybe that's something to consider. Do we stop him from attacking here? That'd be our counter spell. Yeah, because that's a lot of damage if we don't tap this down. It does let him cast a spell, though, is the issue. And it's another Pack Beast. Okay, board up's looking really beautiful here right now. We farm animals. End the turn there. We are going to take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. We'll Aven this first, so we have another creature on board to block and prevent some damage. Taking 4 damage. I'm going to heal 3. Wait, how did it double? Oh, because they're both attacking. That's rough. We might just... So, that's 6, 9... We might just die next turn, shoot. Yeah, because they spawn 6, that's 6 damage from this. And then that's another 6 from them attacking, so 12. And we can only block 1. We have to dig and find a seam rip. That is not a seam rip. That's game. On to game 3. Okay. Maybe the Stark Cage. Well, the Pack Beast is a 3-shot. The Pack Beast is the real issue here. So countering its ability might be the way to go. Maybe we need that. Do we actually need the extra board wipe? Right? Yeah, Pack Beast is a 3-drop, and that's the biggest threat in the board. So I think we go back to having the extra board wipe. The Get Lost. Maybe the Detect Intrusion is a good call. I don't know what to get rid of it for. So you know, I just have the board wipe. Just yeah, we'll try this. Seamer is probably still good because His other things are all 2-drops. And the Huckhoven Pack Beast on it by itself isn't too scary. Well, actually, that's why it is. I'm gonna play first. I can't keep that. This I can keep. Put away the No More Lies. White, I'll pay. Just because I'm going to play with farm animals. Probably shouldn't be paying life against this deck here. But we're going to do it. Swing for 1. That's exactly what I would risk paying for it. Raphael. Do we counter that or do we get lost it? I think we counter it. White. We can't give him a turn. We have to hold up to get lost. Hopefully we top deck a land. Should we need to top deck 2 lands? That's fine. And then we get lost it. Wow, another stock up. Okay, that means gonna have to. Multiversal and Flood from Verge. Swing for 1. He has the encampment out. Zora. Pack Beast, cool. I have to stock up again here, I think. If I don't, I will just end up losing. Seam Rip. And Aang. The Zora's fine. The Zora's... Well, actually, that's a lie, because he has to duck with encampment. The Pack Beast is the bigger threat. The Zora is just as much of a problem as the Pack Beast is. Gloria the Great Armorer. And this person I've actually seen him have a spider. Oh boy, okay. Block here, I guess. Doesn't really matter what we block, we still take the same amount of damage. Whenever a modified creature you control does kind of player. Oh, that's why we should have blocked the Pack Beast. We already get lost. We need to top deck a board wipe and a land. We need to top deck a land this turn. Demolition feels a pretty good land to top deck into. So we'll stock up here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can survive one more hit, it looks like, unless he has Drix. And I did say we top decked land. We'll take the Aang. And then just to make sure you can only cast 1 spell and can't do too much, we're gonna play the High Noon. Delny. He's gonna exile a bunch of cards from the top of his library here. We don't die here, I think. Yeah, we don't die, but we're dead on our next turn if we don't find something here. That's not enough. If we Seam Rip, we can still hold up Drix or an Aang. So yeah, I think we Seam Rip for sure. Get rid of that so he can stop gaining life. End our turn. I think we'd rather Drix. Resolve. But if he's not going to swing, I think we... Ang. Bounce this. He gets it for cheaper than he already had it. And that's still game shoot. Good game. Ah! I thought we could do it. I was really hoping we could do it, but apparently not. That's disappointing. I think we did pretty good overall. We obviously went way under. I definitely think we could have done better. Here's our packs that I've got from Battle Pass and stuff. Susur. Anything crazy in here? Nothing really. We did get a rare wild card. Anything I want to use it on right now? I mean, like I said before, the consult the star charts. Something like that really makes me want to put in the flood pits back in. At least into the sideboard. What would I get rid of for it? Authority, I don't think I'm ever going to use that. Pinnacle Starcage. Do I want the Drix Interception? I don't think I do. Put the flood pits in here. I kind of wish I had the extra copy of Aven rather than the extra copy of Aang. Aang gets rid of more stuff though. And then I have two copies of Flood Pits Drowner in here. So I think that's enough. Because the Flood Pits Drowner is only for certain matchups, otherwise it's kind of useless at times. Yeah, I think that's the deck now. But yeah, obviously we only did one round because we lost, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys at least enjoyed watching me try to get it done. I still have a choice of what I want to do with this rare wild card. Part of me feels we should do the Hallowed Fountain. That's the easy choice. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the Hallowed Fountain. Go 3 and 3. Cut a white source. Alright, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, like, that game definitely could have gone better, but things happen how they happen. Have a great night. Bye.